Al, any messages for me?
Your wife wants to know if you've looked at the carpet swatches. Your gardener wants to know if you should reseed your lawn. And your mother's cancer specialist needs to know about her living will.
Good God, woman. You didn't call me in the car about this? How much time did he say is left?
2 weeks until rainy season.
Well, then reseed, man. Reseed.
Tim, I had a great idea this morning that I think you'd like to hear.
Oh, I want to hear it. What is it, Matt? Tell me.
Well, I came up with it in the shower this morning.
Oh, please, tell me.
I had an idea in the shower this morning, but the hot water ran out and it shriveled up and went away.
Lady, you're disgusting.
You have no idea.
Tim, about my idea.
Okay, Pizer, keep your pants on. Come into the office.
I never heard him put those two sentences together.
What's this idea of yours?
Well, I feel that Upton Weber should adopt a 4-day work week. It lowers costs. It makes more effective use of employees' time. It's healthier for the environment.
You figured all that out in the shower?
Yeah, my fingers are still pruny.
Oh. 4-day work week, huh?
Yes, I really feel strongly about this, sir.
Yeah, I can tell. I see beads of sweat where a grown man's mustache would be.
So what do you think?
I think it might hold water. It could have legs. It has a shot in the dark. Cream rises to the top. The early bird catches the worm. Idle hands at the devil's workshop. Takes one to know one.
You're beating around the bush, sir.
I don't follow.
Well, what should I do about my idea?
I think you should go with your gut. The most important thing. Just make sure that you run it by research, legal, marketing, operations, accounting, public relations, and governmental affairs first.
I have to do all that first?
Yeah, the ends justify the means. Well, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You have to be in it to win it. When in Rome, people in glass houses...
Yeah, but the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Well, I've been working in a coal mine, going down, working in a coal mine, about to slip down, working in a coal mine, going down, working, going, about to slip down, working, going, working.
I propose a 4-day work week in which employees would work Monday through Thursday for 10 hours a day, adding an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon.
Wow, Matt, it must feel terrific to see one of your ideas put into action. You know, it's this very exhilaration that drew me into the world of business. There's just something about feeling that rush.
You're a secretary.
Lady, why must you always demean me by making pejorative references to my title?
Because you're a secretary.
But why then do you have this...
Secretary.
But I have...
Secretary.
But I'm smart.
Phone's ringing.
All right, now all I have to do is print this up, and I am on my way.
We have a printer?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah. Printer.
I can't believe one of my ideas is actually going through.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, Matty, but it doesn't stand a chance. It's the type of idea the process likes to eat alive.
You think people around here will try to kill it?
Not consciously, no. But by the time people are done helping it, building on it, shaping it, you'll wish they had.
Delaney's right. Too many cooks spoil the sloop.
That's soup, Timmy.
It was soup until those bastards got a hold of it.
I don't understand why Tim doesn't just push this through himself.
Because if it failed, he'd be held responsible. Once he goes through the process, the blame can be distributed equally. Personally, I find it easiest not to have ideas.
What would have happened if Christopher Columbus had that attitude?
Hundreds of thousands of indigenous people wouldn't have been murdered, raped, and infected with the white man's disease.
And we'd have one less 3-day weekend.
I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to run with this. Besides, no one ever got anywhere without taking some chances.
Like the chance you took on that $8 haircut?
You know what, Delaney? You are a little man.
Did Linda in accounting talk to you?
No.
Francine in shipping? Have you seen my swim team photo?
No.
Then you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. The green button is if you really like it. The yellow is if you like it somewhat.
And the red is if you absolutely hate it.
Question number 1. Do you like the idea of a 5-day work week? Question number 2. Do you like the idea of a 4-day work week?
Are you sure this thing works?
Question number 3. Do you like jelly beans? Yep. Question number 4. Do you think a 4-day work week is good for a multinational conglomerate? It means really big company.
Ridiculous. How do you get anything approved around here?
Here's the deal. I'll push this through if you do a little something for me.
What's that?
I have a drinking problem.
Okay.
It would be better for me if I could get off every day at 3.
Why, so you can go to your AA meeting?
No, so I can get drunk. I told you, I have a drinking problem.
There you are, Matt. The legal department wants to talk to you about your idea.
Oh, you think they like it?
Oh, I'm sure they loved it. That's why they became lawyers. They need to be around love all day long.
I love the idea of a 4-day work week. It'll keep my streak alive.
What streak?
Oh, I haven't seen my apartment in daylight for 4.5 years.
That's terrible.
I know. It would have been 7 years if I didn't have to go home to ID my brother's body. Never let a hemophiliac whittle in your apartment.
Excuse me, is this the legal department?
Yes, but we reserve the right to amend that answer.
My name is Matt Pizer. I believe you're reviewing my proposal?
Correction, our proposal. You're under contract, Mr. Pizer, and anything and everything you generate, whether it's physical or verbal, is the sole property of Upton Weber.
God.
That's ours.
What about my proposal?
Oh, yes, the 4-day work week. Please, have a seat.
But first, please sign this release form in the unlikely event that you injure yourself while sitting.
You'll need to take off the safety cap.
While the essence of the terminology is not overtly litigious, we are concerned that possible legal ramifications could arise henceforth.
And forthwith.
We made a few suggested revisions that we feel would properly protect the corporation.
Before lifting it, please sign this.
Thank you so much for all your help. Just kidding.
They're waiting for you in the testing lab, Matt.
I'm on my way.
A minute, Pizer, they're wearing you down.
Okay, all right. So my original idea has been compromised a little.
You know, it really tears my hide when I think of a great idea that would revolutionize the world of business, and then it's messed up in the execution.
Yeah, like when you order pencils and they send pens.
You know, Upton Weber's a multinational corporation with a renowned reputation. I gotta believe that there's logic to what they're doing. Tim, I need your help pushing my idea through. Now, I know you're busy, but...
It's a madhouse.
Did you hear me, Tim?
Oh, do that again, do that again, do that again.
Tim?
Yes?
My proposal?
Oh, unfortunately, the various departments had serious reservations. It's a no-go, Pizer.
But, Tim, those departments are idiots. They're clowns.
It's a process, Pizer. It's like when you make love to a woman. The more people involved, the better it is.
Forget the process. What do you think about my proposal for a 4-day work week?
Well, I love it, but according to research...
Well, I want to hear about research. If you like it, then let's go with it.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Why is the sky blue? Why is the grass always greener on the other side? Why can you lead a horse to water, but you can't
I follow. I know exactly what you mean.
You do?
Yeah. You're not man enough to make the decision. Well, thank you for your time.
Don't you goad me into making a decision by questioning my manhood. The fact is, Pizer, when you stick your neck out around here to make a decision, you got a good chance of getting your head cut off.
Well, I think you've forgotten what it's like to make a decision. To stand up for something you believe in, to be a real man.
That's not true. I can make decisions. I can make decisions left and right. I will back your proposal, Pizer. You just watch. You will never, ever question my manhood again. Daniel, give me the rosemary rinse and the chamomile mousse.
Working is brought to you in part by Upton Weber. This year, we're building new homes for the Navajo Indians of Gallup, New Mexico. Because we don't like a radioactive groundwater scare any more than you do. When there was trouble, we took our knocks and owned up to it. Do most corporations do that? We don't think so. Upton Weber, reminding you that there's always bigger bastards out there.
Peter, this proposal is exciting. It's sexy. It's hot. It's moist. The title says it all. The 4-day work week.
I'm not sure.
Neither am I.
Come on, you like this idea.
Yeah, but he's not sure.
This would be the part considered fighting for what you believe in.
Peter, if you go with this idea, you won't regret it. Cost-cutting and productive.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Have a seat, gentlemen. Excuse me for 1 second. I just need to think this over.
Should you listen to an idea from a man whose hair smells like chamomile? Should a 60-year-old man have a 23-year-old mistress?
Go with God.
Thank you.
This weekly analysis is driving me crazy. I can't get these numbers to add up.
Did you try the bell curve formula? Yeah.
What about comparing them to last year's?
It doesn't work.
We need someone who's smart. Someone who knows math. Someone who went to Yale. Someone who's not a secretary.
We did it, Pizer. A mountain stood in our path, but we climbed it. A river blocked us from our glory, but we swam it.
A swarm of bees chased us down the street, but we hid in our mom's house.
Pizer, Steele, we just heard that Peter Baines ratified our proposal. This calls for a celebration.
Pizer, did you just hear something?
Yes, I think I heard the sound of lawyers trying to jump on our bandwagon.
Well, if they're going to jump, they'd better sign a release form.
I can't believe we did it. Ooh. 3 cheers for the 4-day work week.
I'm really proud of us. Anything else I can do?
Yeah. Test him, will you?
What are you guys trying to bask in the glory of our idea? Well, you can forget it, you bloodsuckers. The 4-day work week was our idea. Nobody else's but ours. So when the glory does finally shower down, it's just going to be the two of us in that shower.
Think there's room for 3?
Cognac?
You don't think this is a bit much, sir?
What, sipping cognac and smoking Cuban cigars in the middle of the day?
No, him.
Oh, no, I don't think it's too much, Pfizer. Remember, we're idea men now. We're men that people come to when they want ideas. They want an idea? They want us.
Why do they serve cognac and brandy snifters?
No idea.
Newspaper?
Good job.
Haugen Hedlund's new 4-day work week is blamed for the company's recent bankruptcy filing. Pete Hedlund, CEO of Haugen Hedlund, Upton Weber's chief competitor, is quoted as saying, whichever nitwit put this 4-day work week in place is solely responsible for the complete destruction of the company, which my granddaddy built up with his bare hands.
Only one thing to do.
Spread the blame around?
That works, too.
Remember when you guys said you were in favor of the 4-day work week?
We never said that.
We never say anything.
No, sirree. Yesterday, you were taking credit for this idea.
No, we weren't.
No, we didn't.
No, sirree.
Well, the truth is we came down here to share the glory. And we know that we could not have done this without your help.
We read the business section.
Damn.
Should a research technician forgive and support 2 smarmy executives who snubbed him earlier?
Bad idea.
We're in big trouble, Tim. Tim.
The name is Bob.
Tim. Bob. You know, they're going to blame us.
No, they're going to blame you and Tim.
What are we going to do? This 4-day work week's a disaster.
No, I know. How could you come up with such a moronic idea?
Me? Yesterday you were trying to take credit for it.
Well, that's when I thought it was a good idea. Now it's a bad idea. So I was on vacation when you thought of it.
Well, you thought it was great. You fought for it.
You egged me on. You manipulated me. You hypnotized me.
Tim,
Look at me in your eyes. I'm stupid? You're a buffoon.
Don't be wishy-washy guy who always changes his mind.
A little rule of thumb. You want to end your show with an insult like this, bozo?
Yeah, that's best. Don't be this birthday.
You're right. We're 2 grown men. We're experiencing a little business setback. That's all.
Peter Baines just called. He wants to see both of you in his office right away.
Okay. All right, this is great. We'll walk in there. You'll take a little hit for the bad idea, but we'll hold our heads up high. He'll respect that. So then the next time we walk in with a good idea, he'll be a fool not to listen.
That's the spirit. We'll go in there together. Boo. Okay, that's enough. I'm the boss, and I say no more shoving. Starting now.
Mr. Baines, we know that the 4-day work week failed, but we're not ashamed. The important thing is that we tried, Mr. Baines, and we are never going to stop coming up with new ideas.
Who is we?
Flowers for me? I wonder who sent these. I do have a few suitors vying for my hand.
So the good parts are still available.
Delaney, these are from you?
Shuck. Yeah.
Well, if this is your way of apologizing for all of your demeaning, derogatory remarks, then I say apology accepted. Hey, look, everybody. Delaney gave me flowers.
Secretary's Day.
Matt, what's the matter?
I've never felt so humiliated. So stupid. I should have known Tim would hang me out to dry. I'm never coming up with another idea again.
Don't you say that.
What? You were the guy that told me not to do it.
Okay. I got ideas. I got hundreds of ideas flying around up here. But I was playing it safe, not doing anything. Then I saw you, unafraid of making an ass of yourself, and I thought, I can do that.
I can't believe Delaney has ideas.
Individual cup warmers for every desk. They'll keep your coffee hot and your trips for refills down.
Delaney, that's great. You should tell Tim about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Will you come with me?
We'll all come with you.
I want you.
You know what, Delaney? I will come with you. You kind of remind me of a younger me. Except, you're older and you've grown into your voice.
Let's do it.
I'm with you, man. Tim, we've got a great idea.
Who's we?
Conan O'Brien presents more plastic surgery of the stars.
Michael Keaton has had a ton of work done. Look at him before plastic surgery. I was really amazed. Minnie Driver has had a lot of work done. Look at this photo before she had the work done. It's incredible. Sally Jesse Raphael has had a lot of work done. Look at her before. I was shocked, personally.
Conan O'Brien, after Leno, tonight and every weeknight on NBC.